What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of my channel. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I got the Canon 80D a couple months back, and I figure I'd do a little review about it. Now, first off, let's go over some specs. It has a 24 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor with dual pixel autofocus. So what that means is it's once again Canon is nailing the autofocus. It also has 45-point all across autofocus system. So instead of, I think, the T6i, which I'm using right now, only has 19. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But this one now has 45, so the autofocus is that much better, and you can choose, with those points, you can choose what exactly part of the image you would want the main focus to be on. Now, it can shoot at 7 frames per second continuous shooting with autofocus, so that's good for you photographers out there. And it is also weather sealed, so that also, once again, good for the photographers, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I want to go out in the rain and get some shots. You know, sometimes you can make it look pretty cool. It is Wi-Fi NFC enabled, so you can connect it to your internet, download it right from your computer, or if you want to use the NFC like I usually do, I just tap your phone on there and connect it through there. But that's about it for the specs. Moving on to just my general opinion, and by no means is this supposed to be a scientific review or anything of that nature. Now, I love this camera right here. I am really satisfied with the purchase that I made. Now, this is the international version, so you can find that version on Amazon for about $800. The US version will run you about $1,200, I think. Don't quote me, but I'll do my best to have the links posted down in the description below, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, this can shoot at 1080p at 60 frames per second. I mean, it's not like the 1DX where you're getting 120 frames per second, but it does make the slow motion look better. Also, I like how you can have the, I don't know if you guys can see it right there, the custom dials. So you can set up your own whichever aperture, shutter speed, ISO you would like to use, and instead of having to go through those in manual mode, you can just flick it over once you have them set and you're off to go and use those settings. Next, it's got a LCD screen here with a little light. That's pretty useful in case you're looking down trying to get a shot, you're not looking through the eyepiece or at the LCD screen, which is helpful if you're a photographer and you like to shoot. Now, this is weather sealed. I haven't tested it to any extremes or anything like that. I have taken it out in some snow, not heavy snow, and some light rain. And through both of those, it still works great. There is no problems at all that I have with this. Now, as far as your ISO goes, it can expand the whole ways up to 25,600 in case you're in a really low light situation and you're trying to get some shots. But on the main screen right here, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but you can monitor your audio on the LCD screen. And, well, there we go. So that's good in case you want to monitor your audio, in case you don't have any external audio monitoring going on, any kind of setup like that going on. I use that personally a lot. I like to look at it, make sure it's right. And I can see the autofocus is better than what you're seeing right now. Right now I'm shooting on the Canon T6i. So you won't get as much hunting as you're seeing from this camera here on the 80D. One thing that I wish Canon would have done is added 4K. Now, as I said, you can shoot 1080p at 60 frames per second, but there is no option for 4K in this camera. And I mean, like, it's kind of the standard now, so that's a little disappointing, but it's a sacrifice for all the other good that I'm willing to take. So if you're out in the real world and taking some shots, you'll still get a really good quality picture, but it just won't be 4K. I mean, some of us need that, some of us don't. That's our own personal preference. I'll try to insert some images that I've captured from the 80D in here somewhere. So if that's something that you guys would be able to accept, by all means, go ahead. I would definitely recommend this camera to anyone. But that's about it, guys, for this quick little review of the 80D. So remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.